guys like this? cleared some shrines. One of those was Kubazan's shrine. It had a giant tentacle frog.
It did.
That was less than Araj's favorite thing for sure. I'm not sure anybody loved it, and I'm pretty sure it killed Daishan a couple times. But cleric. So it's fine.
It's easy to get you back to health when it's easy to max out my HP I can heal when I only have one die I can use.
I just have a beefy, healthy boy.
Me too.
Aren't you like one of the lower HP out of
Oh
all
no,
of
I'm not
us?
talking about me.
He's talking about me.
Talking about the literal beef.
The literal beef.
What's for dinner?
Oh,
Yeah.
you're Buffalo Soldier
Yes.
in the heart of America.
Not yet.
Also Shigambi's
Spoilers.
shrine.
Yes.
That was the one with the Kamadan, which is like the leopard thing with the snakes coming out of its shoulders.
Hey, everybody.
Do not pet.
From Daishan's side of the place. Daishan
Dead
Trade,
bird do
I
not eat.
appreciate y'all coming on over here for some D&D
it-
tonight. Let's move
That was
this
the one
just
that
a little
had
bit.
the gladiators.
Hopefully you can hear all of them pretty well. You can also
You
hear me
guys
pretty well.
Puking down there?
Small lizard does not count
You can't prove anything.
for that one for some reason.
Fuck you, shite.
Yeah, there's probably something interesting to that. I don't know.
Shout out to
The
Daishan,
story?
even though I already know what he's talking.
No, to why the small lizard didn't trigger the gladiators.
Too tiny.
Interesting theory.
Yeah.
timey?
Great. I'm going to have to look it up, won't I?
I mean, you could, but that'd be less interesting. You
I pushed the button and it
also
didn't work, so
crossed
thank
a
you,
tree
Sid, for
bridge
following
and
that.
adopted a dementia cat.
I love that his official name is Dementia Cat.
I mean,
Dementia
it's
Cat
not
is being
wrong.
played by
I've been more wrong before.
Batman there.
You went into Unk's shrine expecting to find a puzzle cube, and instead found some carnage in an empty pedestal. And some footprints. Which did not lead you to anyone. You found an adventurer's camp with that was you discovered was made by the Company of the Yellow Banner.
Why is there so
You
much space up there?
went into Aijin's shrine, who's the El Mirage.
Dilly Billy.
You got a cube from there. There were some poison darts. It wasn't too big of a deal. Why do I want to say
Did we get
the
12?
wrong character name? Huh?
Did we get camp? Did we get Shrine 12? I think I don't remember which one
I
Shrine
think we
12
did.
was. Yeah.
Yes, that was the one with the
The spiky floor.
the logic puzzles that I solved incorrectly.
Oh, you're right.
Oh. Right.
Puzzles.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, sorry about that. My bad.
No, it's not your
It's
fault.
okay.
Crap.
Also, you found an overturned wagon with a chewinga under it. That was fun. And
wait.
there was a
We're even now.
That's why there's two.
hello.
Hello.
We've been reviewing what since we missed a couple of weeks, what y'all have done in the city of Omu thus far.
We walked around, right?
Yeah, walked
We
around,
learned-
collected some puzzle cubes.
Yeah, we learned of what, the feathered terror, the feathered horror, or something like that.
Puzzle cubes, what?
Feathered King.
Mhm.
It was like it was a T-Rex with feathers.
Hmm.
May or may not.
Feathery mullet.
Forgot about the T-Rex.
Feather.
You read the Queen's decree under an overturned chewinga wagon.
Don't know what a chewinga is.
That was written in Old
Say
Omu.
chewinga.
That was
Chewinga. That's Keeper's little friend.
I
That
see.
still follows you
Chewinga.
around, and every time you see any of the little moldies, it goes, and they run away.
I love the name chewinga.
It's fun, right?
I mean, it's a delightful name.
Chewingawa, oh Chewingawa.
You all cleared Wongo's shrine, where you had to solve a logic puzzle to figure out who was Wongo's friend, and then pour water in the correct cupped hand.
Mhm.
You've met some weird kobolds living in a basement. One of whom seems to think he is a small dragon. Not sure what's up with that.
Seems
Don't
normal.
they really all think that?
Yeah, I remember that fella. He's like, yeah,
Uh,
I lie on this, I'll become a dragon. You won't.
Well, he said that the person he worked for would turn him into a dragon.
Hmm.
And
This is where
Yeah.
a polymorph spell would be really fun.
Is what a minor image, major image would be even better.
Also, when you all came down the waterfall when you first entered the city, you were
Hello,
attacked by
wife. How are you doing
gargoyles,
tonight?
and your small
Enjoy your,
lizard paladin
daily
had a
open
gripping
seas?
vision of a cloaked skull with cloaked skeleton with a staff topped with a skull walking through, coming closer ominously. That has precipitated multiple panic attacks since then. It's a good time.
Panic attacks. Sounds great.
Small panic lizard.
Sanity. Who needs it?
I
We're
mean,
not
Notice the
playing
difference.
Cthulhu.
At this point, you have most recently cleared Shrine 12. Did you all acquire enough experience before, or was it this encounter that
Oh shit! I
brought
forgot
you
about
enough
that.
experience for a level?
I think
we're
it was
level
that
6.
encounter.
I think it was the one before because we
Okay.
had the
I
conversation of
right,
whether
right,
or
right.
not we rested.
You're right.
Yes.
That's what I was wondering, is do you all need to rest now, or did you do that before you went in here? I think you did it before you
We
went in
need-
here.
I mean, wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, we'd probably rest.
Okay.
I don't remember if I
So when you
did
all
all that stuff or not.
set camp for the night, to attempt your rest in the third watch. Who's in the third watch?
can only
Probably
shifts.
me.
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
taking middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been taking third just because I like to get up early.
I'm just here.
Okay.
Someone tell me where I am.
well, I can see in the dark. Apparently, I can't see shit.
Okay.
Generally speaking, you haven't.
Okay.
It was good.
So
Bit tired.
it's not particularly
Had a
stealthy.
really good day though.
During the third watch, before the sun rises, you hear on the previous day, as you were coming closer to Wongo's shrine, through the fog and mist, you had heard roaring that echoed off the walls of the raised cliffs, right? During the third watch of the night, you hear on the other side
Eating today?
of this wall bridge thing,
Extra massages.
heavy footfalls
Harass the cats. Harass the cats
moving
is very
south, and more roaring and animal, some sort of animal hooting or screaming. I don't know. It sounds like something's getting eaten.
I'm sorry, something about Hooters? What?
Yeah, no, not hooters.
So,
Monkeys.
which side?
They to the west of the wall, on the opposite side from you, coming from the north and heading south. You hear
not rolling
these
very
heavy
well.
footfalls, and then
Oh, fuck.
whatever this predator is finds prey.
I will. And how far is this into my shift?
Halfway. It's probably an hour from dawn.
Okay. I will be poking, once my map decides to unfuck itself, I will be poking, Warden awake. Old man, old man, can you not hear it?
I can feel it. It's not coming towards us. We can look in the morning. Is it actually coming towards us?
No.
Can you imagine though? You're like,
It's coming right for us.
It's fine. No big deal.
It's like holding the binoculars the wrong way. It's like a week away, guys. I don't know what the big concern is.
Fine. If you think it's not a problem for the others.
It's best not to go if it is hunting.
I think it already found something. Judging by its box.
Even worse to go and contest its meal.
Then go back to sleep, old man.
Already out cold.
Bag of Nails, the ruckus wakes you around the same time that you hear whispering between the furbolgs in a language you do not know. But you're pretty familiar with this particular hunter.
Is it the chicken dino? Yeah. It's the chicken dino.
Is what I thought.
The chicken dino.
Guys, we would never need food again if we killed it.
So many dino nuggets.
Oh, the dino nuggets.
I'll approach the non-sleeping furbolg, I suppose.
Okay.
It is. What was the proper name of chicken dino?
King of Feathers.
King of
It is
Feathers.
the king of feathers. He hunts.
Yes, and it does not sound
Hondo
like
scream.
he is coming our way.
No.
Hondo scream much in the background. Hondo do big scream.
We will be cautious while the others sleep. Do you want some tea?
Certainly.
tea.
It's a trap, I'm dead!
That chicken
We
dino
will
first
use
image.
my things.
Cursed, I tell you.
I mean, you can go the
That
other
is-
way.
That's a blurst image.
Yeah, that's a blurst image if I ever saw one.
What about this one?
Oh god.
Is this like the mermaid debate? Like which type of
Okay.
mermaid would you want to
Cute.
fight?
Please, let's not get into Punnett squares. I'm too tired for this.
Would you rather fight one dinosaur-sized chicken or 100 chicken-sized dinosaurs?
What kind of dinosaur? 'Cause
You
that's
mean-
kind of important for this
Well,
question.
the chicken-sized dinosaurs already exist. They're called campies for short. We've seen them in all the Jurassic Park. They eat that little girl to bits.
You know, it's entirely possible it looks more like this, lads. In which case, I think we can take it.
Especially since that first one looks like it's just got a vagina on its face. Just flappy vagina.
Why?
This is what you get for... We haven't been here for 2 weeks.
There's
There's a lot of repressed humor.
So, Hobble, I
It's
gotta
like
say,
Toucan and Sam
if you
playing
think that's what a
football.
vagina looks like, we need to have a word with your biology teacher.
I'm good. I've got
They
first
come
rate
in all
experience.
shapes and sizes.
It's
It
fine.
could be vagina like.
They don't come in those shapes and sizes. Those things don't look like curtains.
If it's a
well-
chicken, can it still be beef curtains?
It's poultry curtains.
Wait,
it's
no.
fine.
Would it be cock curtains? I think it's cock curtains.
Hot curtains. All right.
Honestly, I'm a little more entertained by the idea of fucking Toucan Sam as a football player.
We've been playing for
Yeah.
20 minutes and Jules is already done.
Yeah.
Dudes, I don't have to go to work until tomorrow, which means I don't want to think about anything's vagina until then.
Too late.
Ah!
Anyway,
that just
this
came
is
out
the
of your
part where it
vagina?
turns around and eats us all, right?
Yeah, at this rate, this done snuck up on us and ate us.
Like surf and turf. It's clam and I mean,
Oh.
sorry.
Clam and jam sounds like a good breakfast.
Come on and clam, and welcome to the jam.
I love you as well.
Jesus
Like I gotta
Christ.
show you what
Yes.
He can't help you.
hat is a
All right.
cardiac nurse.
So the
Rock's
sun
fault.
rises, and Rock's fault. No,
You get hit by the sun, GG.
you've all been struck by
flaps right
lightning,
there,
and you're
just-
dead now.
Hanging off
Um,
his
Do
face.
not stop the death plague.
Hi, Pluck.
Terrible.
Pluck.
Pink Pint asks you, Jills, what is a cardiac nurse doing at a vagina? Like it's a place,
Well,
like
the
a
way to a woman's
like
heart
just-
is through her.
Listen,
Stomach?
I take care of the
Labia
entire
majora?
patient. This involves preventing infections. This means cleaning the entire patient. Glad we had this talk.
old wrinkly vaginas.
It's
Yep.
good of you to provide lip service to your patients.
Nope. Nope. We're done. Nope.
Thank you for playing D&D,
I didn't do that.
everybody.
Well, have a good night, everybody.
And now it's
God
all wrong.
Yep, we're all
Okay.
dead. GG.
Why'd you
Game over.
split?
So we start Strahd next.
So,
So,
So what kind of spread we got
yeah,
for
in the
breakfast?
morning, what happens?
as long as we haven't heard this Lord of Feathers start moving in our direction, I would have, eggs and bacon sounds great right now.
Yeah. After maybe 30 minutes after you initially hear it traveling south, you hear the same heavy footfalls traveling north again,
Okay.
but no closer to you than they were before.
Then I am not worried. So,
Lies.
So breakfast,
breakfast.
okay? So the cleric makes eggs and, potentially, I don't know.
Who's up
What-
for brekkie?
Yeah, you got tea and whatever manner of rations are available.
Dino rashers.
Yeah, basically.
What were those things that Stakes Paladin murdered the offspring of?
You're gonna have to be more specific.
Aarakocra?
Because maybe we have some of that egg yolk.
That's like a 3-week-old egg at this point. So
I guess it depends on what kind of magic's used to protect us.
none.
You assume much, young grasshopper.
Necromancy. Good as new.
Necromancy.
Egg.
Pasteurize is a level 2 necromancy spell.
It's fair. So, what's the plan? What I mean, you've the location ostensibly of some more temples.
Next closest temple is the one in the middle of the water. So
We did 15, right? Yeah.
15's not actually a temple. That's the place for the kobolds with trebuchets.
Okay.
Yep, that is kobolds with trebuchets indeed.
Okay. Let's do the water temple. That's not going to be frustrating at all.
Yeah, no.
No, they should have put this logic puzzle in the water temple.
All right.
We're
Bag
gonna
of
have a
nails
series
is
of
out.
elevators, and we're gonna raise the lower the water level here.
Yeah, does anybody have some iron boots?
I have no iron boots, but I have water walk.
Now we have hover boots. We no need to skip.
But that's not a Zelda reference.
Fuck you and your Zelda reference.
Da 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 da.
Uh, um.
No.
Okay. So, hang on. I'm switching gears slightly.
I
I mean, apparently, so are we.
There you go. Water temple. Okay.
It's just
So
two
Bag of
pages,
Nails
they
is
screw
is
you.
out. As in,
I
fuck this water temple.
Fuck
I
this
would-
water temple.
I would like to stay away from places surrounded by water.
Hmm.
Poor kitty, worried they're gonna get wet.
You would think it melt.
I mean,
I
I
do
don't know
not
about anybody
know.
else, but I'm used to the idea of it getting. Never mind.
Nope.
Shush.
I didn't do nothing.
I mean,
Bullshit.
the shore's fairly close to it. I mean,
You can wait and provide outside eyes.
Perhaps we may wish to see about securing our, or ensuring we do. I hate coughs. Perhaps we wish to.
Thought you did that in character.
No, I'm not that old. I'm not that old in character. I'm
Are you
young
sure?
and spry for
I mean,
for
you
our
can
kind.
you can be young and still cough.
Mhm.
Get the sickness.
Nobody told me to turn my head and cough. It's fine.
Is it yeet
Perhaps
that
we
side?
wish to prevent our friend from catching us off guard and confront the tyrant of this town on our own terms. Now that we know roughly where we might find his home.
wait, which tyrant are you referring to? Because there's like 4 here.
Big chicken.
Wish to attack the
Four?
King of Feathers?
It
Well,
may be
6.
best to.
6.
There are 6 of us. Well, 6.5.
Thanks.
Yes, your lizard friend is quite small.
But I do a good stab. So
Mm,
I do.
You do a
Good-ish.
good stab, but are currently twitchy and sweaty from having
That-
had nightmares.
How do you sweat when your scales and don't have pores?
Magically, you're
Okay,
a paladin.
if you could, I mean, how did Dragonborn end up with a mustache? That's
Cube,
Just
that's
like
how.
Yeah.
Sweat, nighttime secretions, whatever you want to call it. You're glistening.
Hobble does not approve.
Nighttime secretions. As a matter of curiosity, how old is your paladin again?
I feel like I'm
actually, you should answer that question. You
Uh,
should answer that question.
15.
In kobold
That
years or
answers
human
the question.
years?
It's not sweat,
Hmm.
and you need a bath.
What's puberty for kobolds?
Now that's what I call a sticky situation.
I mean, they can live to 120,
Ya-da-da-da-da-da.
assuming they don't get killed.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
To 30,
You
got
to
it.
140, so you were like a toddler.
Assuming they don't die sooner.
So a toddler. Got it.
got it.
So those are.
What is the age of maturity for a friggin'?
You know, that I couldn't find in the book.
So you just decided that 150-year-old species, you were going to be 15 and loose in the world as a fully fledged paladin.
The book
You know what?
actually said most don't live past 20 because they get killed by
Alright.
something. So,
For the mature.
Back
Come
on
on.
track, boys.
Gross.
Come on, kids.
Speak for yourself.
Oh God. Oh God. But why?
No, but this
Quit.
small
Quit.
lizard pre-magic curse. Or
I
magic,
can't
like-
say that I'm a fan of attacking the King of Feathers head on, but I think I would find it preferable to going into a water temple.
Well, a
Do
water
we-
temple is scarier than a giant mullet-feathered turkey.
Call
Yes.
me
Alright?
call me crazy, but what are you planning to do, old man?
It's a good old-fashioned hunt. We learn its habits, plot a little surprise, do our best to bring it down, and take care of it swiftly.
Or, and I'm just putting this out there, we don't go after it. We deal with the temples in the city and stay away from it.
Yeah, I'm kind of on board with the stay away from it. You know, it's doing its own thing. Just let it be over there, and we'll be over here.
It lives here and is obviously part of some sort of natural ecosystem. Who are we to decide to destroy that?
Alright,
Nothing about this place is natural.
I'll give him that. I mean,
This
except for the fact that you can't be resurrected from a giant pile of poop after you've been shat out by that thing. So, maybe he's
Forget
got a
revive
point.
people anyways.
It's giant, it's big, it's roaming around in here. It doesn't seem to be going out and wreaking havocs.
All in favor of the better part of valor and just moving on with our job and leaving the thing alone? Say aye.
I
I can't raise a hand.
raise a tail, whip it around if you
Yeah.
agree.
It's the best I can do.
Apparently, we don't say aye in favor and raise a hand. We just kind of go, yeah.
Eh.
I mean, she is a kobold.
I think that might be a kobold.
He's currently being represented by
out.
a Velociraptor. It's not his fault.
Thank you. What other temples do we have left?
Well, there's the one in the lake, another one in the lake, the one in the lava,
Which is another form of a
and
lake.
we don't
It's a hot
know where the other ones are.
Exactly.
1, 2,
Hot lake.
3, 4,
I declare them.
There's a total of 9.
5.
Maybe those kobolds would know.
They
Give
said
up.
they
I
will
surrender.
talk, but their info costs money, which isn't a
Okay.
surprise.
Like actual coin or just trade? Something
Younger
they
races
consider
are
valuable
cool.
money?
I mean, whatever. Just do we even have money? Like we've been in the middle of this jungle for a while. Do we have like actual money?
I mean, I'm pretty
Wait,
sure
wait.
we all brought money. What the fuck else did we spend it on?
Warden jingles a very small purse on his hip.
Actually, Jills, what was in that hoard pile of theirs?
You weren't able to see because, we weren't. You didn't look then, so you can't remember now.
Well, I mean, the guy I was talking to was sitting on it, so
Roll a history check to see if you remember.
oh, that's gonna go well.
Oh,
Mhm.
You
You're the
asked.
one asking if you broke eye
Okay.
contact to stare at his treasure.
15.
gross bastard.
15.
Why not?
This is the point where the DM makes up shit off.
Mayonnaise
the
is
top of
just
their head.
egg pudding.
Yep.
We could potentially barter instead by destroying probably one of their predators.
Or they're kobolds. We can probably just threaten them.
Or we could not.
Now you're
So-
going to be
Beginning
paladin?
to regret expressing dissent about the water temple. You are very indecisive people.
I think he's a Pickardin. I think she's a Pickardin. She only picks when she wants to be a paladin.
Actually, Warden is right. The longer that that creature wanders around, the higher chance we have running into it when it's not just recently ate.
This is valid, especially considering how much food actually gets down here. Because I'm assuming from the walls, and I point at all the high cliffs, that it doesn't really get out of this area very much. So how much food is really down here? And if we keep futzing around, it's just gonna find us, and we'll be food. And I get the feeling Dementia Kitty over here is just gonna bamf away.
Come on,
What creature are we talking of again?
Lord of Feathers.
King of Feathers.
Oh, yes, King of Feathers. Right.
Giant feathery thing.
Very feathery, they're all in the same kin. I don't know
So
how I
good
have that
conversation.
information, but I
Surprisingly
do.
closely related. You would be amazed. The young one has a very important point, and my concern is that we will run into another abomination that brings us low, just as this king goes out to hunt.
Alright, so we're going after the king. Uh-huh. Wouldn't it cut out the whole trying to figure out its patterns if he remembers? And I point at Bag. Like, can you remember patterns? Because great mighty hunter ain't got nothing better to do sometimes.
He
Maybe you can
likes
check
to
him.
walk around the area.
So he has a lot
Do you
to
know
think
if he
about.
favors the time of day?
No?
Not a great hunter. Got it.
Do I actually remember anything?
Roll a history check with disadvantage. Yeah, he hunts most nights.
He mostly comes out at night. Mostly.
When we're usually safe.
So,
Yeah.
It would make sense that we heard the footsteps as we were sleeping.
My only hesitation with this
Also, Bag of
Got it.
Nails, you encountered him once. You were hidden on a rooftop, and you saw him hunt something, and he was standing like, I don't know, 60, maybe 100 feet away, and then he was right in front of his prey and pounced on it. It was like he disappeared and appeared again.
Do not be fooled by its large size. It's very nimble. We will not have much time once it catches sight of us.
I mean, enough things one is dead here as is. Do we really want to go looking for trouble?
I mean, I'm assuming they want us less dead than the giant bully that walks around and randomly eats them, and is apparently Jack be nimble, all over the place. So we've got a nice, we're the new guys, no one's as scared of the new guys kind of thing. And we're going after the bully. And if we get him right as he's, been trouncing around all night, or he figures, goes back to his lair all tired, especially if he hasn't eaten anything, hit him then. He's weaker then than he is, like, at the top of the night, after he's been sleeping all day.
The important part is to do this on our terms.
So, again, I have to ask, why?
Because apparently
It is the
he's-
only thing so far that has threatened our position as the apex here.
True.
But you don't have to be the apex. We're not looking to make a place in the environment
We're
We wanna
looking
do
to
what
make
we're
it
here
out of
for.
here alive.
and leave.
It's like,
I would like to find my son.
Do what we're here for and leave.
it's kind of like having your pants down out in the bush. You you make sure there's no snakes to bite your arse. Have that problem. Oh, that's good.
This is why I like tops of trees.
There's very little trees here.
Definitely not tall ones.
Yes, I don't like this place.
Yes, which is why we're
The
trying to find
sentiment
this out.
is shared.
Agreed.
So,
Alright, we put it to a vote.
I thought we already voted.
Yes, but
But then you started talking like you changed your idea anyway.
I did not raise my hand saying I did not want to mess with this beast. I realize what my great grandfather is saying, and
not
I
that
think
great.
we should deal with it. That is beside the point. Generations count.
How old is this creature?
Too old.
Older than your mom. younger
I've
than
lost track
great-
at this
That's
point.
been established if there are many greats before grandfather.
Old as dirt and twice as dusty. How about that?
Anyway,
Well, I go.
shall we
I
fight
go,
the lizard?
Not that dusty.
All in favor of fighting giant mullet lizard. All in favor of just going into the water temple and making old man Catmandu here stay outside with Shorty McGee, sometimes a paladin.
There will be much Catmandu if we go that way.
I raise hands. Hand raise.
Now, we could make Bag of Nails walk on water.
He doesn't want to.
He doesn't want
We've come across this once already.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
So,
why I suggest
that
you
was,
stay outside.
That was 4-3, so we're fighting the lizard.
We are fighting the lizard.
When I was a child, there was a great warrior who couldn't handle flying, and so what
Well-
they would do is they would give him a glass of milk, which would help him sleep. His name was B.A. Baracus, and he would wake up at their destination, and they would tell him each.
If the water doesn't touch me, that may work. But I do agree with the idea of getting this large looming threat out of the way before it happens to walk upon us as we're dealing with something else.
Alright, let's go.
I would
So-
like to track a dragon.
Okay. As soon as you like cross under the wall, you can't help but notice the like more than 5 foot long footprints fresh in the mud.
It's daytime, isn't it?
Make him roll anyway.
Yes.
Oh.
Early morning.
Oh, this would be a perfect time to attack it anyways. Sleep. Nice and... Sleep.
Do we? Okay.
I'm gonna make so many dino steaks.
But if we keep finding footprints, do we get like fireflies that lead us to it?
The flies have reached their destination.
That's pretty much Warden as a character. So.
Yep.
Oh my god, Warden is just a big
so
trench coat
you-
Can I have
firefly.
that as a magical item?
The
That's
scout
so on
fly.
brand.
Go narc flies. Go find it.
You follow the
Firefly.
footprints.
Mhm.
At a certain point, you come across a still warm pile of dung big enough to bury Finkelknob in.
I think
Don't
it
even
aged.
think about it.
Here's a nice piece of shit.
Can I tell what kind of diet this thing has?
Oh no.
I need to do a little poo science.
No.
Literally, that's.
Hey,
I just
sure.
keep
Survival check for poo science.
This
Don't
is
stick your
just
arm in
Jurassic Park at this point. He just walks up to it and sticks his arm in
I'm
it.
just
Think
looking
of love.
at it. I'm not
Why
actually
is-
gonna. Oh shit! That was not. That was supposed to be in public.
17. You're fine.
Sorry.
Finkelknob,
Why is
I
the old
dare
man
you
touching
to-
shit?
I dare you to
This
not
is dead stuff.
jump in that pile.
Um, you examine it, and you see
How did you guys miss
what
us?
appears to be the head of a femur of some kind of animal.
Oh, that looked like it hurt.
Quick, turn it into a hammer.
But
Great,
does-
we've already pushed its shit in. Now let's go kill it.
But does he like keep pulling and it keeps doing like that magic trick with the scarves out of it, and just the femur just keeps like it's a really big ass femur?
He didn't tell me he wanted to remove the femur from the shit pile, so no.
No. Oh. Yeah,
Two
it is
femurs, one shit.
definitely carnivorous, but it does not seem to be able to handle bones.
The
Well, I bet
like
that had a head
It must be
coming out of its ass.
omnivorous at best. I'm just making shit up, don't mind.
I mean, it makes shit up too.
Bones are generally hard to digest.
I do not care about its shit. Let's find it and kill it.
you continue walking and like against one of the like ropey jungle trees. There's a patch of feathers, like red, orange, and green colored feathers that like got stuck in a branch, potentially as it walked by.
How
A
big
la
are they?
Pookie Pookie.
I'm taking any of those.
Okay.
Well, if we
I might take a few as well.
No,
Judging
There
by
are-
my
there are
headdress,
three
I
of
might take a couple.
Hey guys, we got a trophy from it. We can leave.
Mhm.
we can go show them that we killed it. Here's the feathers.
It's dead, and you hear in the background. That's a different one.
That's a different one. Yeah, we killed the one.
You seem to have an infestation. We can take care of more of them, but it's gonna cost you. Oh shit.
Kobolds are dumb. That might work.
You as you all
Yes. Darkness.
continue following the tracks, you walk up to like the side of a stadium looking thing, like stone bleachers.
Dun,
The Braves
dun,
playing?
dun.
I love how we
Hey,
just keep cycling
shout
through
out-
maps here.
Shout out to Teensy Yikes that we passed.
Yeah, Teensy Ike's Bluff. Yeah. Ah, yes, and here we see very dark bluff.
And we're actually in the bottom right
Corner.
corner of this one.
Bottom left.
Bing,
Sure, whatever.
bing.
The
here
paladin
we
is only
see
15
the
years old.
stadium
A
of
little
the
dyslexia
Dino
is to be expected.
Wait, did they change
He
dynamic
has-
lighting?
He
They
has
made some updates, yeah.
survival. That's the part that worries me. He has survival.
But never actually quoted a cardinal direction, I'm just saying.
Well, just use siege callouts. It's over there.
On me.
Call out.
Which one is this?
Guys, he's piano room.
There we go.
I thought
Okay.
you said peeing in a room, and I was
alright.
very concerned.
Toss us a frag in the
Are we meant to have a
Okay.
piano.
there's dynamic lighting, so you can't quite see over the amphitheater itself, right?
Is
But
Is it dark?
this ruined amphitheater looms over the surrounding buildings. It's taller than everything around it. Vines cling to its steps, and animal statues line its sands. The muddy ground outside is stripped clean of vegetation, and an eerie silence hangs over the area. No birds cry, no insects chirp, nothing stirs. And as you creep closer, you hear
Did anyone bring any mega bombs? We might be able to get on a good head start on it.
are we
I'm
supposed to
sorry.
have the lighting like it's dark or?
I mean, we have Eldritch Blast.
hang on, I can add global illumination. I wasn't sure what time you were gonna end up here. Give me a
Hang
sec.
on. Why kill the King of Feathers when we can tame the King?
So how many cubes have we gotten so far?
No.
Oh,
just the
friend.
3.
Well, we have a talent for it.
Okay, good. My count is still right. I just wanted to be sure.
I something tells me this isn't exactly the tameable type.
I mean,
Just gotta figure out how to.
It has tiny arms. If you get on the back of its head, it has no way to get you.
harness.
Or go into a corner.
Yeah.
I can tell you it's got a big, huge head and little tiny arms.
If you really want to tame it, I could go talk to it. I mean,
Okay, so to double check, this thing looks like a dinosaur. It has great big, huge, hinged jaw, T-Rex type head. Dear God, but why though?
Yeah,
Very
T-Rex
juicy hair.
with like a rhino horn and feathers.
Oh,
And it's curled up,
Huh.
nose to tail, snoring.
Okay,
Okay,
with its
this
mouth
is good.
closed, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
This
Rhino
is good.
Dino
This is
Cock.
good.
And how big? Like, just for the sake of argument, how big is its head?
Bigger than you. Like about the same size as you, really. It's classed as a huge creature.
Big.
Okay. Okay. What do we have?
Leroy Jenkins.
And how tall does it stand? Like in
We still
theory,
got
based on
chicken.
looking at it.
Well, it's laying down across the stone seats, and it takes up about it's like it takes up an area like 15 by 15, but you haven't seen it stand yet.
can't be comfortable.
And just like the stairs go downward into that center area, correct? Okay.
Yes.
Well, we won't be able to tie it down.
Anybody have any traps? Set it underneath it.
I've got Zonit's roof prepared.
Interrogate that dinosaur.
Why?
I don't know.
Did you
Are
eat-
you hungry? Yes.
I.
So
we
could surround it,
should-
stab it all at once, or take the
What I
jungle.
was going to suggest, we should spread out and around the creature while it's asleep.
Yes, I would agree.
What?
The center of the amphitheater there. I'll just ping it on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps Finkel and Yeet might be able to sneak over there and start with getting its attention.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna pull my last 4 bus nuts out.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Yes, I have 4 bus nuts.
It looks
Um,
like it's tall. We can beat dicks. I can make it be blind for the duration of the.
How tall is
That
this back
sounds
here?
ideal.
But I mean, that's going to be a dome that's going to be quite large. If it doesn't stand tall enough, you will not be able to hit. You'll have to hit its ass.
Could actually make it blind.
That will help greatly.
Or
In
I could
regards to making it blind, what does it need to fail for you? Like, when do you need it to be weakened against?
I am currently trying to look that up. And apparently, I think I have the wrong character.
Feels bad.
We could
Bards
just
can do that.
sneak up on it
Yeah.
and have work. Would it be fun to suggest? Warden shoot out one eye, and Finkel Knob just sneak up on it with a jar of mayonnaise and
There we
pour it in
go.
the other eye.
Nope.
Screw the acid and the oil. We'll just go straight to mayonnaise. Perfect.
So,
Constitution save.
so that thing's constitution, I would suspect, is quite large.
Which is why I did not offer originally.
Though, I have a crazy thought. I'm not sure if it's a light sleeper or a deep sleeper. But you know another way you can make it blind? Not necessarily with magic, but with a couple of... And I dig in the bag and I pull out a couple of fucking climbing pitons. I'm like, you hammer this in a fucking eye socket and it's not seeing shit. But you
It
have
would
to
also
be...
afford us some mobility on its side.
You have to be on point, though. Like, you both go at the same
I-
second, and you both get the hell out of Dodge afterwards.
I
Okay.
I would like to use my
going-
eye hole.
Right, what?
What's this back here?
Back we.
Right side. Middle.
The hole in the wall?
Yeah.
A tunnel
How
to
tall?
It's a hole in the wall.
somewhere we don't know where it goes.
Is that shorter than the dinosaur?
Oh shit!
Keeper.
You haven't seen it stand up. You're not sure.
Okay.
It looks very similar to the size of the dinosaur, but it might be
Okay.
smaller.
Okay.
If we could guarantee that the thing wouldn't walk away, I could set it up so we're immune to everything, and we just hit it with ranged from safety.
I was going to offer to encase the thing in silence.
Silence.
Are we rolling initiative just preemptively?
If we are to sneak up on it, might I recommend that Nails and I go?
Okay, so are you going to try and put pitons in its eyes?
We should do something about its size. We need to gain an advantage.
I've got one hammer and a couple of climbing. Hey, I might have a second hammer because of that other backpack. Give me a second. It's a
Burglar's kit.
burglar's pack.
It
It's a
is.
good shot, actually.
Oh, it's got ball bearings if nothing else.
I'll just I'll hold out my short sword. I think this will do the job just as well.
It actually does have hammer and pitons. Well, the thing about the piton specifically is that it's designed to go into things that are tough and impenetrable. It goes into the side of bloody cliffs and mountains. So I'm thinking that scaly hide won't matter a fuck. I mean, if you want to take your sharp object and put it into a thing meant for squishy meat instead of the thing meant for hard stuff, that's your
We
call.
could put the swords in the eye.
I'm pretty good at finding the weak spots.
Let's read about sword in the eye. Like you stab it, it gets mad, it throws you off, and then your sword's in its eye, and you're wherever the hell it threw.
The same
Question-
risk with the piton, except it's a piton instead of my sword. I would use the bow instead.
Yeah, we're not worried about pitons right now. Once we kill it, we can get those back. We're not going to be fighting with pitons.
It's the same for swords.
Let us move. Let us move quickly. The more we stand around, the higher chance it wakes up.
I'll take the piton.
And a hammer.
I'll take one.
Yeah.
I have a hammer. As a ready to action concept, darkness on its head the moment it goes and moves. Right?
Okay.
So the
Okay.
theory is that they get their shot.
Would you want to target one of the pitons once they go in instead, so that it's just because of the specifics on the spell? Just so we have a guaranteed anchor point.
I can do that, but if I do it on its head, it's on its head.
Okay.
Like it doesn't get a will save on darkness.
Okay.
Also, question for the DM: how would attack rolls with a piton? Is it improvised weapon?
Let's to like see whether you can sink it in. You if you're in the right position and it's not awake, I'm gonna give that to you. It can't.
Okay.
I mean,
So
while
it's
it's
more like
sleeping,
a strength check to bury it in there.
to see how. Yeah, that's a strength check. Sounds right.
I'm good at those.
I'm not
Surprisingly,
terrible
I'm good
the
at those.
Oh yeah, you're big.
Yeah.
It's not
It's
my
also
best.
it's also one of my class ones, which is nice.
You treat it as okay, it's class
Yeah.
as well as race.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, admittedly, this plan is a little outside the box.
Yep.
But it could work fucking wonders for a continued existence.
It could be amazing. I think we should try it anyway.
It'll be either great or terrible. We'll find out.
Yeah.
This is either
It's
gonna work
inspired, we'll
flawless-
say that
Yeah,
much.
it's gonna work, or we're gonna have our first PC death. That
It'll be fun to watch.
Can I apply poison to the piton?
Yes.
Oh shit, that's a good idea. Do I have anything? I do.
Your did I list in your sheet what your poison does?
No.
Okay, hang on, I can get that.
guys, I have a hunting trap. Do you think that'll help?
Like a bear trap.
Probably like a squirrel trap. I'm 2 feet tall.
My toe really hurts.
Mhm.
The alchemical jug has poison, but it's kind of bad.
It really is.
It's not very good.
What does the poison in a file of poison do? Can I just look that up?
It's about the same,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
But
Okay. DC 15 con save for 7d6 poison damage,
that's
or
76.
half as much on a failed save, or half as much on a successful save. I mean, and then poison for a minute.
That is so much better than the alchemical jug.
I know it is.
Wait, that's
Uh,
the poison we fought initially?
That's what Nails has. He's got 4 of those.
Jeez, alright.
Aren't you glad that
Yeah.
Nails didn't shoot you with that?
Yes!
Didn't one of us get hit with that anyway?
Hobble.
Yeah. Okay.
I think they're still upset about it.
Right in the pit.
Does Doc, have you used the alchemical drug today?
No.
Technically, I drank mayonnaise, but that was just as a joke. So.
Oh no. Can the alchemical drug make acid strong enough to burn through that skin?
It can make acid. I don't know about the strong enough part. That is a Jill's question.
We could just find out.
Yeah, because I'd
Could
like to.
find out.
I'd like to take the alchemical drug, or you take it.
Okay.
Like fill it with acid and just crush it, or pour it all over its Achilles heels as it's standing up.
This is
That-
feeling mean, like out of character.
Hush, you little booger! You're the reason we
That's
didn't
a
get eggy
big bitch.
breakfast. But like,
That's a huge bitch.
but like, if
This is
it's-
something big enough that Warden's getting violent. I think this is okay.
Yeah, like if we blind
According
it.
to the Google search, it makes a whopping 8 ounces of acid.
It's not very much. That's a Coke can full of acid.
I mean,
Decent amount.
Excuse me, neighbor. Could I borrow a cup of acid?
That's one rave worth of acid.
Pocket sand.
You know what?
Charlie
If
Sheen?
you borrow, I say borrow, but you're never getting it back, a glass jar from Warden to put the acid into, you can chuck it
Let's
in
see
his
if I can
mouth.
do it now.
The King of Feathers
Sure.
starts casting his nose around him.
God damn it.
Alright.
shit.
Told you.
I'm pulling my hood up.
All right, let's do this shot.
Yep, let's go. Let's just get our
Friendly reminder.
I'm
if you're
assuming
within-
surprise round?
Okay, wait.
At this point,
Did
yeah.
Yes.
Are
He
you?
poisoned the pitons.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I poisoned one of the pitons.
I put my 1d4 poison on mine.
Friendly reminder: if you're within 10 feet of me, you need to make a saving throw. It's with a +1.
Okay.
No.
And as mentioned, when the thing actually moves after this initial contact with the pair of them,
Mhm.
darkness.
Yep.
Because they can
So-
get away, and hopefully he won't be able to see them to bite them.
So I guess I can go to the far side of the head if you want to go to the close side of the
Yep.
head.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's our plan.
So get thee there.
Yeah.
So everyone else that's like not getting close, get to wherever.
I was told to
Positioned.
be near Finkelknob, so
I'm gonna head over like this way.
I'm just gonna follow you because, sure.
I'm gonna try and do this as stealthy as I can.
Roll a stealth.
Yeah,
check.
same.
I'll roll
Yeah.
stealth as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're all the way over there. Okay.
17.
I want to get up here with the pillars.
Okay.
Man, I don't even need to walk over there. 120 feet is
Okay.
no huge distance.
All right. I need a stealth check now, don't I? Watch me be the one to ruin this.
Probably. Yes.
You know what? I'm going to use a luck point on that. Natural 20 after the luck.
Hey, yeah.
Yay,
Okay.
perfect.
It was a 9, so.
19's pretty good. I assume
No.
advantage because it's asleep, but
Oh, is it?
I don't
Yeah.
know. That's a Jill's call.
It's sleeping. You're
Yeah.
you're so how are you guys making sure that you attack at the same time? 'Cause
Warden's
on
hand is
opposite
sticking up
sides of
over the head.
Okay.
Yeah. And so he goes, hang on.
Wait, so is the stealth an advantage then technically, or?
3, 2, 1, and
What comes
then
next?
I plunge.
Okay. and then you guys attack it with the pitons. Okay.
And then the
Uh,
galleys.
Yeah, so you're you do they stick in his eyeballs. He roars, and this stench, like this heavy meaty death, like rolls at you. Roll your so it's improvised weapon damage, 1d4 plus strength plus the poison damage. Let's see.
I'm just going to run 2d4.
Condo burps in your face, bad?
What is this fucker's con
Worse
mod?
than that.
Plus 4, 12 on the con save, so he fails. Yep.
Sweet. So the other thing is, I have the assassinate feature, which
Mhm.
means it's an auto crit.
Okay.
So improvised. How are we doing crits here?
It's just double dice, I believe.
Yeah, double dice. No.
Okay.
We didn't do it like the other one.
Yeah.
I'll do the 2d4 then.
Okay.
And then also the 7d6 for the poison.
Fucking Christ.
Isn't that double 2 because assassin?
It
Like,
is
isn't-
rolled. Read it, but I think it's any dice you roll on the first,
That's
like before it has a turn.
So that's 14d6.
it's dead.
It's not even close to dead. Good luck though.
All right.
I
Well,
just
let me
imagine
go
now it's
ahead.
got these
And...
pitons sticking out of his eyes like ah.
That is a lot of ones, bag of nails.
That fucking sucks.
That's still
That's-
46 damage.
There's almost
Still
as
a
many
lot.
Hey,
sixes, though.
together we did 52 damage.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
54
There's some sixes in there to balance it out, though.
It is.
It's pretty
Yeah.
average.
Isn't too bad. That's about median damage.
So it roars, and the stench is like
Bless you.
difficult to withstand. And we're gonna do yield initiative.
We scare it so bad it has a heart attack.
There's more poop.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
Can I assume it reared its head?
It did, and you cast darkness on its head.
Hello, darkness feathered friend.
We've come to bring you
which
to
has a
your
range
end.
of 15 feet. It is not 15 feet tall, so the darkness does reach the ground.
Shit.
This was more to get you guys safely away from it. The
Yeah.
theory is that if it didn't get blinded, you wouldn't get chewed.
Where did the sun go?
Someone forgot the plan already. Good.
nighttime,
good.
daytime.
Bag of nails, it's your turn first. Because that's the end of your surprise round. That's all of the surprise round called actions. So now we'll follow
Okay.
initiative.
Do it again.
All right. Well then, since the piton is now buried into its eye socket, I will draw my short sword, and since it has not acted yet in combat, I get advantage.
Yep.
Nice.
19 hits.
Sweet. So I would also get sneak attack because Warden's
Oh,
also
shit.
threatening.
And you had
Ignore that
advantage,
button.
which means you get sneak anyway.
And then
So another 14 damage.
and I'll go ahead and use my bonus action to disengage
Okay.
and away.
Okay.
$40. That's my turn.
Okay.
Good turn.
And Hobble.
DM question.
Mm-hmm.
Is this right here? It doesn't. Okay, this here enough shadow from the stairs to shadow step into.
Show me the ability. And it's early enough in the morning that the shadows are long, so yeah, probably.
Spicy.
That feature is really cool.
And I'm still able
Yes,
to
that
you
feature's
move.
can
great.
shadow step.
I can still use my normal movement after that.
You gain the ability to step from one to the other as a bonus action. Yes, you still have movement.
Wait. Okay, so I'm gonna use a bonus. Measure this again. Thanks, Perfectus. I got another thing stuck in my head. You? First it was Zach Morris is trash. Binge the hell out of that.
Yeah, you were here for some of that. I saw it too.
I'm going to
We did the duet a couple of times.
bonus action to shadow step here, and then use part of my movement to pop up behind it, and my action to do a mighty whack.
Mm-hmm.
Big whack.
Whack.
And use my claws to begin. 17 plus 5 to hit.
You hit.
No.
I lost my d6. 7 on the first. Yeah, 7 on the first hit.
Okay.
I already used my bonus. That's it.
Okay.
You get 2 attacks with an action.
Oh yeah, I do, don't I?
You do.
I am. Thank you, fellow monk.
Ooh.
Ooh, shiny.
It's a D20 ring.
Oh, I've seen those.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
those are really cool.
Nice.
I've got a
11, 5, 16.
Puthark rune ring around here somewhere. Same company, I suppose.
Bills.
Leave it alone.
16 to hit. Hits. Okay. Ooh, 8.
8 damage. Heard.
Apparently, it's not focusing worth a shit.
Yeah, it won't focus on the rings.
Yeah.
But it spins, right?
Yee.
I have tons of fidget things to mess with.
I have one of those at work. I've got a
Technically,
fidget
so do I.
controller type thing here.
I've been trying to find those for swag at work for so long, just so I can have one for free.
I have a butterfly comb.
Fly away.
That sounds a lot cooler than it actually. It's a lot cooler than it sounds. I promise.
King of Feathers is trash.
King of Feathers is trash. Okay. So that's your turn, right?
I appreciate it. Yep, that's all I got. Thank you for the
Okay.
emote.
Oh yes.
So in this darkness cloud, with iron stakes in his eyes, the King of Feathers roars and doesn't seem to not know where you are.
I can smell
There was
you.
double negative there, so I'm confused.
Oh no, it's a night predator. It doesn't need to see.
Isn't the magic for darkness magical?
It
Yeah.
is. Anything that
It
can
is.
see in the dark can't see in that except me.
It might have blind sight.
Oh,
Yeah.
son of a bitch!
It's basically seeing with
I
its
think it's
nose.
blind.
So it sort of like tips its head back to Yordle, who just hit him, right? And like, picture Angie.
Oh no.
Flips the head around, tail, whack. Let's see if we can actually hit you. Yep.
Yeah, that hits just a little bit.
There
Tiny
you go.
bit.
22 bludgeoning damage. And then Warden, turns back around and attempts
I
to
do
bite
turn
you.
around.
I mean, I
Uh,
tried, Lance.
Okay.
Yeah.
We may have made a mistake.
Hey, it was a wonderful
Hold on.
theory.
I'm over here. I think I'm fine.
Hold on.
So
No, saying that to Steak. Hold on.
Damn.
yeah. So I'm at
Okay.
1 health. Just a heads up.
It's rolling like a champ too, because it's got
Yeah.
disadvantage on everything.
Yeah.
Blind fighting.
Blind sight. Yeah.
Well, no, it has disadvantage because it's poisoned.
Okay, so I also need to make a DC 17 what save?
That's you're grappled. That's your escape DC. You're in its mouth.
Okay.
Angie has picked you up,
Cool.
and you are in her mouth.
Can you misty
With-
step while
with
grappled?
Would that stop me from teleporting by any chance? Asking
Nope.
for a friend.
It would not.
Okay,
That friend
good.
is me, because I don't want him to die.
And that is his turn. It is Warden's turn now.
So as soon as this thing bites down on Warden, he just like disappears into dust.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Misty Step as a bonus action. If y'all couldn't tell from me
Checking earlier.
checking earlier, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's like my number one escape. Okay,
Mhm.
I can go.
It's a
one
good
more.
escape.
It's a good
Especially
get out of
when
jail
you're
free
down
card.
to your point.
It is. I can use it a couple of times if I need to. So bonus action blown.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna foot. I'm gonna use cure wounds on myself as well.
Okay. It's
At
your turn
level
now.
1. Yes.
Okay. You
Yeah,
touch yourself and you feel
I'm-
a tiny bit better.
Oh god.
Finkel.
Cube.
What? You can't prove anything.
Hey, for
I mean, that actually looks like Hobble's color.
All right. Oh, I was trying to dick and balls earlier.
Oh.
All right. Okay, Hobble.
Damn.
Seriously. Calm yourself.
No, I will not. I will measure the width.
What's my fucking movement again? Because I feel like the tank should be doing something to mitigate damage.
Mhm.
40.
Fine. Okay. I'm definitely raging. I'm gonna move 35 feet.
Okay. Hobble, what the fuck?
Hobble do what Hobble want. Hobble got kicked in the face. Or tail whipped
you
in
got
the
you
face,
got
whatever.
you got an Angie tail whip. Thwack. Yeah.
Hey, at least you didn't get bit to 1 hit point.
I'm gonna go. Okay, Boomer.
Yes, you are. Okay.
I hope
Let's
that
see.
thing choked
I'm
on.
going to aim so I'm not putting Hobble in range.
Uh-huh.
All right. See how this works.
Maybe this time
Alright.
you'll hit.
Maybe. Let's see what I got. No, I'm not gonna hit.
You're not.
But it
Sorry.
doesn't have to hit. Doesn't it? Hang on. Ah, crap. I had that somewhere.
The GameCube.
I'm doing my best. Doesn't it make like a 5-foot arc? Crap, where'd that go? I had that. I'll look it up real quick. Sorry.
It's all good. Hang on. I can't spell. There we go. Not backbiting. Lightning.
Forming a. Okay, when you speak its command word, it transforms into a bolt of lightning, forming a line 5 feet wide that extends out from you to a target within 120 feet. Each creature in the line, excluding you and the target. That is the target. Okay, well, fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh well.
Target is big though.
Mhm.
It's not going to help. But
Target is real big.
Is target advantage for anything big? It's okay.
No advantage. He's doing everything at disadvantage while poisoned.
Okay.
But that's
okay.
that doesn't affect his AC.
Okay, normal javelin time.
Normal javelin time, do it.
Why did you work? All right.
you do not
Because
have
it's
good
not
luck
the
with that
magic
magic
one, that's why.
javelin.
Okay, this boy
Mm-hmm.
is now affected by the ancestral guardians.
Okay.
I'm going to get fucking swallowed. This is bad.
We were talking about Vor earlier, so this fits.
I'm about to be bored.
Let me check something. Oh, okay.
I
Yep.
mean, ooh, but it might happen.
There's the damage. That's
Big damage.
a moderate amount of damage.
It is a moderate amount of damage. 9 damage.
Is he dead yet?
Nope.
Probably not even bloodied yet.
He's not. It's
I'll be
true.
right back. I forgot my water.
Okay.
Shaggy, it's your turn.
Jesus Christ.
Don't get close to it.
There's a reason that Shaggy said this was a terrible plan, and it's because of the fact that Shaggy's entire existence has basically been get
Terrible
away,
plans.
get away.
Get away, get away, get it, or get eaten.
The 16 hits.
Get away, get away, get away now.
3?
Yeah.
3? That doesn't sound right.
Do you have
1d10?
Did you?
This is 1d10. Don't you have any
Do you
modifiers?
have the invocation that does the plus charisma?
I do.
What's your charisma?
So 4. Or at least it was last time I knew anything about it.
My charisma is a +4. I'm just checking why it is that it did what it did. Give me a second.
Maybe they updated some stuff and they took charisma modifier off of your Eldritch Blast in your sheet.
Maybe it
Could
was
be.
everything.
The damage doesn't show the charisma on there anymore. Give me a second while I fix this.
So it should be 7 damage, right?
Yeah.
Now it's bloodied.
Let me just.
That's comforting, except for the fact we did 50 damage to it in a single surprise round, which means
It'll be
it's still has-
fine.
Yeah.
Is it taking tick damage from the poison?
It does not take tick damage from the poison, but it continues to do stuff at disadvantage, which is probably more valuable to you.
There's no
Mhm.
die. This is bullshit.
So we're clear. I dropped the darkness because there's no point in having it there because I seem to still reach them and bite away at them.
Okay.
And this way, everyone can make their ranged attacks that were in about disadvantage themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky.
Small lizard.
All right.
Please be small and lizardy.
I will be small and lizardy. I'm going to do things and stuff.
Lizard D.
Yep. So I'm going to move. I gotta move to 30. I'm gonna move to here.
Uh-huh.
Nope, that's too far away. That's too far away. That's too far away. There's ain't no way it's failing a 12 strength check or save.
It could use its little tiny arms.
You know, it is a Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna. Wait, no. Oh, okay, sorry. Remembering features. It's been a hot minute. It's out of hand crossbow range, as in it would be disadvantage, but Hobble's there, so it would be advantage, so it's a straight roll, right?
Do you get? Isn't that melee only for pack tactics?
Tactics is an ally within 5 feet of it.
Okay, then yes.
Yeah, I can pop it if you want, just to double
I believe
check.
you.
It has been a while. I should actually probably double check.
Pop it like a top.
before I say no. Stop. Dip.
Rhino Dino Cock.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about me. So,
Okay.
Hand crossbow shot because that's all I can really do. I'm gonna guess a 14 doesn't hit.
A 14 does hit.
Oh, okay.
Bit big.
8 damage,
Okay.
and I can't take another shot because reloading.
Yep.
So
Okay.
that's all I got.
Keeper.
God, something dumb.
Are the spikes still?
We
Like-
already are.
Cool.
Should I do something really dumb, guys? Like really
You got
stupid?
any words?
There's like
Say the-
blood dripping down from its eye holes. It looks creepy as fuck.
Say them now. Casting silence. Focused on bad boy.
Your mother was. Wait, there's a
Okay.
lizard that already does that. Oh, this is big version.
One action, 20-foot radius sphere. Hang on, I can make this happen. Or
This is metal as fuck, by the way.
20. What's metal as fuck?
This fight.
Well,
A giant T-Rex with spikes in its eyes.
what does blind sense need in order to function? You have to be able to use your other senses, like
It's moles.
hearing.
Smell.
According to the rule book, it don't need fuck. It just sees.
Well,
My eyes were
I
fake.
think. I
Joke's
don't
on
know.
you.
either way, doing that, then
My eyes are purely cosmetic.
bonus
NASCAR.
action.
Do we have something that could cripple its legs too? Since we're just, like taking out all sense. We're just turning into the protagonist from One by Metallica.
My only
Not
idea
my
was
fault.
8 ounces of energized Red Bull.
We'll just put this dinosaur into a deprivation tank.
Darkness, imprison
Holy
me.
shit.
Spiritual weapon said,
These are my
"Hold my
eyes.
beer."
Pitons have taken my sight.
Oh, the second D8 only rolled a 3, so 11 points of damage to him,
Uh-huh.
and I am going to.
You may take my sight, but you'll never take my blind sight.
20. Alright.
Blindsight, starring Sandra Bullock. The story of Michael Orr.
Old man, don't you dare go back in there yet.
Was not my plan after that.
Yes. The ranger decided
Before
to
I
stab.
smack you in the back of the head to restore your HP, because first I gotta drop you.
Damn.
Here, hold this. Nope.
Oh, I can make it there. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. So the silence is like a bubble, right? It's not like fixed on a thing. Is it fixed
it's-
to the object? I mean, it doesn't matter to him, but it matters to me.
It is centered on a point you choose within range.
Sounds
Go
like
for the
space.
chest. Or
Otherwise,
space.
it targets a creature.
Okay.
or an
Yeah.
object.
Yeah.
Then
So it's a point. So it's right there. I need a. Will someone draw a circle around the edge of that? Because he's
I
gonna
got
move
it.
in a second.
I know
Thank
how to
you.
do it for the center. Yeah.
So
Okay, this song.
it's not his turn yet. It's Bag of Nails' turn. Go.
I am going to shoot it with my longbow.
Okay.
I knew how to draw from center.
You got your bow from Milan? Nice. Did it cost extra to import it?
I can't scale.
That
it.
was right though, because it's going out farther because of his size. Because I did it based off of his token.
Oh, well, okay.
So you were correct.
Shit. Well, I didn't
Sorry.
know that.
My bad.
I don't think I can undo. Nope. Okay.
So 16 damage.
I think that's a little bit shorter.
It should be a 20-foot radius, which I think it is.
Looks like it from his center.
Yeah.
Assuming he's like a 3x3.
I should
Yeah,
be a
he
little bit
is.
bigger.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Here, I'll help.
So, Yordle, you're standing next to the creature, and it's like rumbling, right? And then, just suddenly, like the air shimmers, and you know, like when your ears pop on a plane.
Well, he's dead. Bot killed
Alright.
him. Yes. I hate that. I hate that feeling.
Your whole head feels like that. All of the sound is just gone.
wouldn't all of it be gone anyway because silence?
Silence has fallen.
Yes, I'm describing the silence spell. Sorry.
Sorry.
Alpha values do not work. I'm sorry.
It's fine. We understand that it's inside that circle.
Okay.
I appreciate your help. I also just typed the wrong number. There we go. And now it is Yordle's turn.
Oh, I thought
Excuse
it was
me.
Bill Nails' turn.
Oh,
Nope, I'm
does
not
he get
doing
another
anything.
attack? No, because it's loading.
No, because it's rogue.
Rogue doesn't get 2 attacks.
I'm gonna go let the dog out. Burf.
Burf,
Burf. Burf. Burf.
burf.
Bork.
I'm sorry, I'm deciding on what brand of stupid I want to do.
Okay.
My brand.
So, question. Do you have questions? It's in the stairs of the amphitheater, right?
Mhm.
So this edge, from the area that we came in, that's above, like the stairs
Yes.
going up. So this would be
Yes.
the higher ground.
Yes.
Okay. So it's about halfway down the stairs.
Correct. It's in like the bleachers. Currently.
Okay. Oof.
Don't do it, Anakin.
Too late. Is it possible? Is he low enough into the bleachers to shadow step from here to there, behind that rock, and then take a flying leap onto his ass? So I'm assuming right about here.
That's a 25-foot jump? No, you can't make a 25-foot jump.
I had. Yes, it is.
And so is Shadow Step.
Yes, it is. Fine, I'm gonna do the other thing that's dumb as fuck. I'm probably going to die.
No.
Happens.
Oh no, I'm probably gonna die.
Alright, bye, Hobble.
Is his mouth mostly closed?
He's mid roar that makes no
Oh,
sound and
no.
looking confused.
Gaff is
No,
like,
no.
It's more time.
yeah, would it be terrible if I shadow stepped into his mouth and then shoved my glaive up into the top of his mouth towards his brain? Did I do that? Can I shadow step into a mouth?
You can certainly try.
What do I roll to shadow step into mouth? What do I roll for Vor? What do I roll for that?
You.
I don't
Is
know
that a
what
thing
you
that
said.
works? It's a shadow. It's big enough to you could fit in there. You don't have to roll. You can just use your bonus action to shadow step into his mouth.
No roll to Vor. Got it.
Or is a free action.
Vors are free actions. I'm gonna
Before is a bonus action, apparently, for you.
Apparently.
shadow step into his mouth, and then I'm gonna take my glaive and I'm gonna shove it towards his brain.
Okay.
And since
Roll
I
to attack.
don't want to do the math, I'm gonna trust this thing to do the thing. I
Is
get
it
You
a cold
hit.
shot?
I hit with a 14.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was my reaction earlier.
His mouth is right there.
And it's
You're
over.
inside
Right
of him.
there.
How can you miss?
It missed
You're
3
in
feet
it.
in front of you.
You do
Over
5
4.
slashing damage to hit the roof of his mouth. Congratulations.
Now, question.
You die soon.
You're like the
Yes,
Captain
I
Crunch
know
of
I die
food.
soon. I'm going to
You
be
still have 2
Uh-huh.
attacks.
Yeah.
his
God.
It's a bite attack.
Fucking-
surprisingly.
Damn it!
I mean, if he bites me, my blade is gonna go further into his brain.
Yes? And you'll die!
Mhm.
Yeah, the healer. If you go to 0 hit points, one of us needs to be able to get to you.
Here, Hobble, you're this pierogi, right?
Now, question: since you are the dinosaur with the molars,
Now try
was
it with
I
a fork.
tasty?
Wow.
Was I
Um,
tasty?
I mean,
But
the dinosaur enjoys turtle
no.
soup. Yeah.
There's a
That's it.
surprise.
I'm gonna roll that again because I get advantage. No, I don't. Fuck that. Never mind. I got advantage on the first roll, right?
You.
If you got advantage on the first roll, you should roll one more time just in case you crit.
Why did you have to say it in the cadence of mumble rap, though?
Mumble rap.
Ha 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 ha.
Pan.
Boy.
Wiggle boy!
Oh boy.
He's so wiggly.
Pupper.
That dog is like, put me down.
Yeah, I just shove it into the top of his mouth and I don't pull it back. Don't pull it out.
Okay.
No pull out.
Okay.
Bonus
Very
action of
manly.
war
Girl, don't pull out.
and no pulling out.
Did I miss something?
Okay.
No.
And I'm gonna use a free action to yell, "Goodbye, goodbye, crew Wild. It's been nice knowing you. I wish I had kids
It was-
before this.
Suicide by T-Rex.
Someone put that on
Okay.
my grave."
So, let me double check.
At least you have disadvantage on attacks against you.
It does have disadvantage on attacks against you. However, I am fairly certain that y'all are not gonna love this.
5 feet inside of you. Don't you miss?
This should be good. This thing's a bundle of surprises. This should be fun.
A
breathe.
silvery fog cloud
Yep, there it is.
envelops the King of Feathers. And you can't hear a pop sound.
Holy shit, did I just pull a stake?
Oh, it just teleported.
Wait, what do you
did.
mean by that?
Just fucking gone.
I disappeared with some random strangers.
And you're inside of its mouth.
Oh, it,
How
Okay,
does
so
that
how does
work?
yeah,
depends on what
yeah.
kind
You go
of
with it or you look
teleportation it
behind?
is.
Yeah,
Do you get raptured
yeah.
by the dinosaur?
Yeah, do I get raptured by the dinosaur, or do I just go, oh fuck, don't look down like Wile E. Coyote, and just...
You get raptured by the dinosaur.
Raptord.
No.
Rap forward.
Clever girl.
The range is self, so you don't get raptured with the dinosaur. However, it does close its mouth before teleporting. And you got and it hits you. You take 25 piercing damage and are
Go-
grappled, but then drop to the ground.
Go ahead and take 2d6 off of that.
Right, you can do that now.
Yeah, Spirit Shield.
Also, does
They were
it-
within 30 feet when it happened.
They're still within 30 feet.
I was negative 30 feet. And since it bit down on my glaive, does it get damage, or does it just magically not have that problem? I did not pull out.
Roll a d20.
Okay. Just a d20. right?
Congratulations, it's pregnant.
Congratulations, it's a glaive.
That'd be the new damage.
Congratulations, it's a 1.
It's a Rhino Dino Cock Turtle.
Your glaive is broken.
Oh.
Okay.
Toothpick.
Snapped.
Well,
Like the haft snapped in its mouth.
Is it stuck in his mouth? In my mouth? Is it stuck in? Is like, am I just holding like just shattered shaft?
You're not.
Am I holding a shattered
I'm out.
polearm?
The
You're
King
holding-
Feather shattered
you're
your shaft might be the gayest thing we've said, and I love it.
You are holding the shattered haft of a weapon in your hand. You do not know where the blade of the glaive is. Also, roll a d6. You took falling damage when it teleported.
Shit.
My blade is stuck in its mouth. Okay, so
have a-
wait a minute. I gotta. There's too much math. So I took 25 damage, right?
no, you,
Minus.
You took 25 minus 2d6 is 18,
Okay.
plus another d6 of bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Okay. So I took 18 damage from the first one, and then a d6.
Also,
plus...
make a dex save to see whether you roll down the bleachers or not.
I'm gonna roll down them fucking bleachers.
one
Wow,
month to
Jules.
another.
Just,
you have,
How's
uh,
getting us back roll the fucking boar comment?
Hobble. Hobble. You have a thing for this, just FYI.
Slow fall.
Yeah.
Slow fall.
I have slow
You're a
fall.
monk.
But
Oh, you do have slow
I
fall.
do have slow fall. So it's minus 18 for the damage.
Right.
That
So
lost my
so
shaft.
slow fall,
Got it.
you just don't do. You just if you use your reaction to slow fall, you just don't take fall damage. I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
When
You would
fall,
reduce
to
it
reduce any
by-
fall dealing damage you take by an amount equal to 5 times your monk.
Yeah, so it would be
Yeah,
30
you're
damage at this point. So
Right,
you're
so-
you're fine.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, it's broken as crap.
That's great.
You get that at level 4 too.
See
Monks are
how
fun.
gracefully you land by making a dex save.
Okay, so
Because you might tumble down and still have slow fall and not take any sort of damage from.
It's extra
However, I
movement.
want to know if you ended up closer or not.
I
So roll a dex save.
I figured I
It's
was just
slow
gonna
fall.
slide down my back.
Slow
I
fall
mean, if you're
followed by
not
slow
trying
fall.
not to slide, sure, we can do a slip and slide turtle. That's fine. You're plenty greased up from all of the King of Feathers saliva.
Punk. Punk.
You're never gonna catch
Punk.
me.
Really
Wasting
slowly.
your time.
It's like watching an SUV slowly topple over a few times.
Okay.
It's like watching someone who's just learning to drive on icy roads up here. They just like a lot of the times they just like slowly slide into something, and there's no actual damage. They're just like, kunk.
Okay. Okay. What am I doing for the
Dex save
shit.
if you want it.
floated down? Hey Ninja. Say hi to Ninja, everybody.
Hi, Ninja!
Hi.
Hello, Ninja.
So I
Hello.
floated down and I touched down and I'm sliding now.
Are you trying not to slide? We're basically I want to know how gracefully you responded to the sudden lack of Tyrannosaurus mouth around you.
It was, oh shit, it's real bright. Oh shit,
I love
my
you,
staff, my glaive, and I was too focused on the fact that my glaive is a shattered shaft in my hands to right myself, so I just float like an oversized feather onto the rafters, and I'm on
Right?
my back.
Do we go for a slide or not? Are you just letting yourself slide down?
Yes.
Okay, then you slide down to the bottom of the bleachers.
So now
But you
I'm,
don't
Born
take any
again
damage because
turtle.
slow fall.
so now I'm here in this bush
Yes. Enjoy your bush.
with a shattered
Um,
shaft. Oh boy.
Yes.
What's funny is I'm looking at Hobble's stream, and according to this, Finkel is right in front of that dinosaur.
Mhm.
But I look at mine, and Finkel is right up where Hobble used to be.
Oh, I'm in front of the dinosaur.
No.
Okay, well then. Okay,
Refresh your
there you
roll
are.
20.
You might need to refresh roll 20.
No,
I
no, he just
moved
moved.
my character and updated.
Literally,
missed it
Finkel
if,
now
uh,
did a
updated
dance, and it updated.
Yeah.
We are the best kind of happy ninja.
And so it pops so you do when it appears in front of you, you hear that noise that Hobble just made. And the silvery mist dissipates, and you're left nose to nose with a giant, smelly maw of dinosaur.
Okay, now describe it. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Forearm length teeth, just like with its eyes dripping blood and iron spikes still in them, just like
that so much.
Have I told you about our
Shark
Lord and
brand.
Savior Jesus Christ? All right.
and
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure he follows Raptor Jesus.
Let's see how this goes.
His face ring
Damn.
a hat?
Angie, tailback happens to you as well.
Okay.
Huh.
Damn those rolls, though.
That's
Jesus
an 11.
Christ, yeah.
At least it's an 11 for me.
It
does
is
it send
11
me?
for you.
Does it send me flying?
Thwack. No, it does. It does not have the called ability to make anyone fly anywhere.
Because that would be fun.
It would be fun,
It
but
would be bad, but it would be fun.
but
Jesus,
I
its
understand.
legendary action fucking yeet.
Can it not?
Warden, it's your turn.
I just realized.
Oh
Hot
god.
lizard on lizard action if it's fucking yeet.
No.
No.
Bad Perfectus.
I mean, we already had lizard on lizard vor, but you know.
I mean, we did just go
Reptile
to
and
the
reptile.
Reptile.
Reptile and reptile. Half counts.
That was kissing cousin vor.
Good old fact.
Look, I know I live in the redneck capital of the world, but like, no.
Good old fashioned country cousin vor. That hit everyone who lived.
Why did I agree to be the healer for you people?
One
One of the healers. One of the healers. Sorry.
You heal?
Yeah. He can.
He doesn't.
Not as well as a ranger, but you know.
Warden.
Yeah.
Just
So
shoot it
I'm
already.
gonna hit him with that planar mark.
Okay.
Right.
And then we're gonna go 2 longbow shots.
Uh-huh.
That'll be my action economy. So that's a 17.
Yep.
And that is a 25.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So there is 13.
Uh-huh.
There is 7.
So
Why did they
20
have
damage all day?
Yes, 20 damage all day.
Okay.
all day, every day.
Nice. Nice. That's your turn, right?
Yes, that's my turn.
Finkel knob.
All right.
It's in axe range.
It is within axe range. I want to hit it with the axe.
Okay.
So I throw my shield.
Please roll for make chop.
Yep. So I'm gonna throw my shield to the side and go ahead
Okay.
and hit this guy.
Okay.
Yes.
You hit? Yeah.
Oh, those are potent.
You know what? Let's try again.
Okay.
Fuck wrong.
Yes.
Heck yeah. Nice.
Savage attack. This is a bad idea.
Okay.
Hit.
17.
You hit.
Okay. He's still got ancestral guardians on him.
Uh-huh.
And that's all I got.
Okay. Shaggy.
It's still 23 points, man.
Yeah.
He's starting to look rough, by the way.
Big monster.
So I
A
hit
lot
him
of
with
health.
Hex at 3rd level,
Okay.
just for the sake of doing it.
Uh-huh.
So if I manage to hit him, I get the extra D6s in
Uh-huh.
necrotic damage.
Uh-huh.
And I screw with his will saves.
Okay.
Faked Eye of Newt count.
Well, I hit him once.
Giant Newt.
Uh-huh. 10 force damage. Yeah, he really look like he's not doing excellently.
And another 2 points in necrotic.
Perfect. Small lizard.
All right. I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20. Bonus action Thunderous Smite.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and take my first longsword attack
Mm-hmm.
at advantage because Finkel Knob.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 21 to hit.
Uh-huh.
So that is D8. That's not great. That's 4 slashing plus 2d6 thunder. And it needs to make a DC 12 strength save or fall prone. I feel like it's going to make that.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes 6 thunder damage.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and take my second longsword attack. That is a 19 to hit.
Uh-huh.
And that is 10 slashing damage.
So what's the total?
That's a good question.
There's 6 lightning, right?
Yeah, it was 6 thunder,
Uh-huh.
4 slashing, and 10 slashing. So
Okay.
20.
Okay.
And that's all I got.
I should take off.
Keeper.
Okay. Um,
12 misses.
okay. And
Just realized I never took my healing.
Oops.
that's okay. Take 14. And I'm done. And I'm betting it has like 2 HP left. Knowing our luck.
It's got a few more than that.
If you guys don't finish it, I'm just gonna wombo it on my turn. I have the economy to just fucking ruin its day.
Why didn't you do that last time?
Because I didn't have the economy for it.
Bag of nails. Bag of nails. Yes. Uh-huh.
Sneak attack.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
20.
Nice.
It really doesn't like your roll, your ones there, huh?
I want to know.
Not so much. Yep, that's my turn.
18 damage. It really, really does not look good now, but it's not dead. It's like starting to wobble on its feet.
Does anyone have a shock trap and some trank bombs?
I mean, I got stunning
I
strike.
have-
I think that counts as
again.
a drink bomb.
I have the hunting trap.
Yordle.
Yes. I'm going to stand up in my bush. I'm gonna about my shaft. I'm gonna spit out a bunch of blood, and I'm gonna calmly walk up behind it. I can't do that with that tool. I'm gonna calmly walk up behind it, and I'm going to
one of
Punch.
your ears pokes out of the cloud, and you can hear on one side, but the other one's still stopped up.
Turtles have ears.
Ear holes.
I have had that
Oh, that's a
experience.
weird image.
I really
Hang
hate
on, I need
that.
to Google something.
I hate it for you.
Naruto stepped into its ass.
I hate you, Jills.
Love you too.
And I'm going to. Where is it? There we go. I'm gonna go at it with some claw attacks.
Uh-huh.
12 first hit.
12 misses. Its AC's 13.
Second one is 18 to hit plus 5.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna roll for that. That is 5 points to hit.
Schwack. Uh-huh.
I'm going to keep on. Flurry of blows. 2 furries or 1?
2. Yeah. You can do 1 as a bonus action without a key point.
It is flurry. That is
19 to hit.
Uh-huh.
And that is 7 damage. 15 to hit. 8 damage.
okay. Sure.
It falls forward. Araj, it's like leaning over you and like topples down. Make a dex save.
That ain't great. That's
Oh shit.
that's an 11.
I killed you.
Why though? But why? I'm sorry.
No, you're not. I don't even know what it is yet, and I know you're.
The edge of its jaw lands on your toe, right?
Yep.
And like smushes it. You take. You take 5 bludgeoning damage, and you're like hopping up and down, holding your foot,
Yep. All right. Sure.
So I have to ask.
and it's dead.
I have to ask the DM.
Oh, take 2d6 off of that 5 damage.
Does
Okay.
Yordle randomly take 8 damage of psychic damage from somewhere, not sure where? It's actually from these god awful pictures that are in our chat right now and just keeled over dead.
The bitch McSandwich.
Wait, what's happening? Oh.
Oh god, it's looking at me on my other screen. Oh,
I see what was happening now.
I have my stuff set to do not disturb, so I didn't hear it.
I didn't either, but I now am actually looking at it and I see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you got your toe smushed by a dinosaur, but it's dead now.
Yep.
I spit on it because we're out of turn order, right?
Yeah.
I spit more blood on it and start
Uh-huh.
cursing it in Aquarian, and
Mhm.
I kick it a couple times.
Dude,
And
would you look like you need heals? Do you?
I'd like to remove its horn when I have a chance.
damn right we're
Okay.
removing that horn. We're removing every fucking piece of this thing, and we're gonna make it in every fucking piece of leather you can think of. Horns, teeth, okay, maybe not the eyeballs. Those are very tainted.
Dude,
Tongue.
Oh, that's good.
Yortle?
I hobble around to its mouth and I pull my
how
glaive out of its mouth.
Yordle?
Is Yordle in need of healing?
I pop
Come
out
here.
of between its jaws. What you want? Just Yordle
Come
head.
here.
To heal you.
Come here.
Yeah,
Where's my token? I lost my token. Shit.
it hasn't moved.
Reiki.
Oh, fuck's
How
sake.
big is the horn, by the way?
Take 18.
Just ask.
It's about as tall as Araj.
So
It's about
2 feet.
2.5 feet tall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Three
Perfect.
feet long, something like that.
Yeah, give or take.
Do I need to roll anything to remove it?
You want to get to try. You're gonna try not to break it. So
Yeah.
mm,
Try to get as much of it as I can.
I guess I'm gonna call that survival.
Hell yeah. I will gladly roll survival for that.
This is where a park ranger comes out and stops us because this is poaching.
Fuck you, game. Fuck you. That's okay. I only needed like 1.5 to 2 feet of it for what I want to do.
Oh, Lord.
You wanted a
It,
horn,
um,
and the game said 9.
Yeah.
So the bottom quarter of it broke off.
Okay.
Small lizard is going to ask if anyone
so I
needs to
still
top
have
off
like
after.
1.5 feet.
Hmm.
Okay.
You got like 2 feet. You got like 2 feet of the horn, like the end part. The rest like kind of cracked and
Yeah.
like like a badly broken fingernail.
Yeah. Are we gonna take as much as we can from this? Because I could use
Fuck
some
yes.
leather as well.
The
I was
old
gonna
yells
be-
from the bleachers. Yes! God damn it, yes!
Small lizard will ask if anyone needs to top off health wise, and then after getting an answer, we'll go watch just kind of above to look around, make sure no one's going to try to come up on us while we're dealing with what's left of this.
Would anyone
I'll,
care to help me since I'm rolling like shit?
Sure.
Since I've been skinning
I'll help.
everything else, I will also help you skin.
I'm
Slash.
just gonna use
And
it,
anybody with proficiency in survival can assist you, and with assistance you roll with advantage.
I have
Okay.
proficiency in survival.
So for the rest of the bits.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I'm just keeping watch on other side of.
Who's aiding?
Me. Yordle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
question for the group. Since we murdered him, since we have done the deed, we could technically stay here and get fully healed and shit like that and take all the time we want to get all the goodies and then retry this tomorrow morning after a montage.
Assuming he doesn't have a mate.
We should check the hole in the wall.
That was only a child.
Mm-mm.
Oh no!
Cube, don't
No.
give the DM good
I'm going to
idea.
point out, I said we should stay away from it. You guys were like, let's go murder it so that we're safe.
I
So-
also said we should avoid it, but here we are.
I mean, here we are, and since
Bitch.
No, what I mean is, that
since
makes
Nothing
it
bad
not
happened to
murder.
me.
It's preemptive self-defense.
since Catman Dude didn't say that there would be, he hasn't seen
Kill the
multiple.
dinosaur to take its oil.
We've struggled more with undead than we struggled with this thing.
That was actually
Well, yeah.
And you
We're also
know,
level 6 now.
Yes.
and you know we're doing it right because the one that's saying, "Hey, it wasn't that bad," is the one that got knocked down to 1 HP.
I only had to get knocked down once.
You got
Can
back
you
up
guys
again.
brush off the climbing gear and give it back?
Wait,
Yeah, I'm not touching the
You-
poisonous one.
you use light mode?
Yes.
Alright, hang on. Bye.
What in the fuck is wrong with you?
And
prefer
remove
it.
grip.
Canadian.
Anything
Used to being
interesting? Anything interesting jump out while I'm like paranoidly watching for stuff?
No.
Squirrel.
The eerie silence that pervaded this place before your arrival has returned.
Yeah, I feel like a day is not going to. This is where the big predator lives. It's going to take more than a day for them to be like, is it dead? Are we sure about this? They're not just going to be like, long live the king is dead, and just parade.
I do want to check what's over here.
So, like,
Watch a parade of squirrels come through the amphitheater.
Okay. So I don't have a map for it.
Okay.
But you go back through and you walk down some stairs into like a dank area that has like old
Skrillex is hanging out there, and like there's
old sets and like moldering clothes, as well as
6 magic cubes.
there's a gold painted mask, like it's like a mask painted with a skull and then gold leaf over it,
don't touch
and
it.
then
Touch it.
Touch it.
a
Touch it.
a silvery colored
Nope.
platter painted with like it looks like Chulton's dancing around a table, and a funny-looking helmet, that has like brain ridges, and then one of the eyes has like a metal it's like metal with a purple glass over it, and the other one is empty. Hang on, I'll show you a picture.
Oh,
It just makes
One-eyed
me
mask.
think of that villain from Spyro.
time to be. I mean, barbarians are basically titans. It even looks like it. Fuck.
God damn
Oh
it.
god. Oh god.
Oh wow.
That's 100% not cursed.
Bless you,
I mean-
Brightside.
Mountaintop Revoker.
Elma saying 14.
Do I take it and put it on? Fuck.
Don't touch it.
Remember, you're the smart one of the group.
I'm not the wise one of the group.
So let's see.
You know what? I'm not in the tunnel hole, so I don't know what's happening. I'm anger harvesting a giant dino rhino cock.
Cloaca.
I'm anger harvesting his cloaca.
Are you using your hands? Please tell me you're using a tool, not just your fist.
For its cloaca, it's all claw. Just like fuck
I
this,
did
I'm
not
ready.
need to feel that.
I wish I hadn't.
I need to quote.
Wait, no.
I'm scooping up all of them.
Gutsy.
Yeah. My favorite dice game. Oh wait, that's Yahtzee. Shit.
Fuck it, I scoop up the magic items.
Oh fuck. He's gonna lick it and then put it on. Somebody stop him.
I assume they're magic. What do they taste like?
What do they taste like?
You don't actually have detect magic with your tongue. I can't tell you
I
that.
know.
It tastes
Give me some
metally.
food. Ooh, metal.
Mm.
Dirty, dusty metal. Good job.
Rust.
There was the helmet.
Huh?
I'm asking for a list here.
Helmet, death mask, and fancy plate. As well as like moldy costumes and other things that don't appear particularly interesting.
Fancy plate, like dinner plate.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a painted platter.
Lick it.
You already did, probably.
They taste
I
metally.
assume you did.
Yeah.
While they're doing this, I'm resting. So, oh look, I'll have done my short rest and have my spells back and can use identify.
Oh, would I guess I didn't roll hit dice. I want to do that real quick too.
Short rest.
Okay,
Not
I'll
all
take
my
it.
features come back
Hey.
along. I'm alright.
Oh shit! What do I gotta roll
I'll
to?
go ahead and do a hit die. Sure.
Do I gotta roll to harvest to anger harvest?
Yeah, we're gonna back up.
Pim's rolled some survival checks to harvest things.
Right. I forgot. I was assisting. Don't you roll with advantage for that?
Why is your hit dice a D4?
Because I'm a ranger.
I thought it was a
It's
D8.
not a
Rangers get a
D4.
D8.
Your sheet might have screwed up.
Yeah, Rangers get a D8, bruh.
Can I re-roll that for free?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, it was
It's
the wrong.
it was the wrong die. Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
Damn.
You can roll it again.
Hit dice also is plus your con mod, but I'm not sure if you have a con mod.
I don't have a con mod.
That would explain your
Frailty.
flicking your dead.
I showed the magic items to the rest of the party, and I have deduced that they're all some sort of metal magic.
Well, detect magic.
The helmet is magical.
Knew it.
Nothing else.
Correct.
This brain bucket. This
Identification.
one.
Helm of telepathy.
I see.
Ooh.
Good thing we don't have long shot in this one.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Longshot.
All right.
Helm of
Who in this
telepathy.
group would make use of a helm of telepathy?
Certainly the cat with dementia.
Can you lick your own butthole? Because I can.
It's actually detect thoughts and suggestion.
Actually, the cat person could make use of it for one very specific reason. One, he's got to attune to it, but it specifically says that you can cast Detect Thought spell, and as long as you maintain concentration, you can, as a bonus action, send a telepathic message to a creature you're focused on. It doesn't say there's a ranged. He's looking for his kid.
Hot damn.
So,
Loophole.
not for nothing, don't take this off, and keep thinking about your kid.
Okay.
How long does attunement take anyway?
Hour.
A long rest, I thought, or short rest.
Oh.
What about
think it's
Kitty
short
Man's
rest.
ears?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's short
Attuning to a
rest.
magic item requires you spend an entire short rest concentrating on it, and once you're attuned
Okay.
to it, you can use its magical properties. So yeah, after a short rest, try to think at your kid and say, "We're looking for you," and see if you can read their thoughts. If you can't, that doesn't bode well.
Thank you.
Aren't you just a bundle of optimism?
Realistically, we've got very little to go on. Just the simple fact that he does have a child. We don't know if the child is here or not, and this might actually answer the question for Bag of Nails.
I'm just reading the spell. Hang on.
No worries. I pulled up the helm of telepathy, and it specifically says that you
Yeah,
can
I'm
cast
reading
detect
the
thoughts.
The detect thought spell is what I'm reading.
Ah, you're wondering if maybe there's a range on that instead?
It says self. Let's see. One creature you can see within 30 feet of you.
So it won't quite work like thought. That's a pity.
It was worth a shot.
It was. We put the thing. in
I'll
the
do
bag.
it anyway.
All right, fine. Figure it out. If it doesn't work, we'll throw it in the bag.
How to use it on the party members to figure out what they're thinking at any given time.
Keep that out of
Yeah.
I'll
fucking
just
Rob's
use it
hands.
to remember your names.
So
I'm
you
not sure what their name is. Focus on them.
So you
Big ol' butt.
attune to the thing, and you use it to like its magical properties to cast detect thoughts, right? During this process, roll to see if you get distracted. Concentrating is a constitution thing with magic. So roll a con save to see if you can remember what you're supposed to be focusing on.
I'm playing with a
guess.
feather on a string for no reason.
Yeah, because I'm gonna keep thinking about my kid instead of thinking about the magic item.
So while you're so you get distracted during this whole concentration thing, and now you're thinking about your kid. Is that what you? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So the spell doesn't work then because he's not within 30 feet of you. Yeah. I was curious if you got distracted and started thinking about someone else, whether you'd like accidentally start reading their thoughts. Just because.
Oh well, I mean, we could roll like something
Yeah.
else to see
Roll
who I
it-
would think of beside my kid.
Yeah, just the people. There are 6 people around you. Roll a d6 and see if any of them, which one of them catches your attention.
Okay.
And before,
I guess we could go in order of
Like the
how it
order
appears
along
on-
the bottom.
Yeah, that's the same for everybody.
Yeah.
So Keeper.
Yep.
What's Keeper thinking?
Keeper is wondering if all of this is going to lead us somewhere. Also misses their mom a whole hell of a lot.
Oh.
Okay.
Only a little.
Yeah. Mm,
Not Alabama.
so you learn the surface thoughts of the creature just on. So as you're like using the spell, trying to figure out the magical properties, you get distracted, and you start focusing on Keeper for a second, and you hear in Keeper's voice in your head, I wonder if all of this will lead anywhere, and what Mother would think of it. That's what happens.
Very useful.
You said you have an early start tomorrow, Steak.
I do.
So, it's like almost midnight for you.
It is almost midnight.
Y'all are probably gonna rest here. Let's call it.
XP.
500 each.
Nice.
Would have been more, but there's a lot of you now.
I blame him.
15250 is our number.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Also, Jills, I'm gonna do the thing we talked about first thing next week. Then
Same.
The full rest.
Nani
right?
the fuck?
Oh. Mullet wrecked rashers. How many did I get?
All of them. As many as you can carry.
Wow.
10,000 pounds.
we have a bag of holding that can hold
Can you
500
carry-
pounds of stuff. We just want to make it mostly meat.
Imagine just putting 500 pounds of dino meat in a bag of holding and then turning it inside out somewhere.
You scavenged all of the meat off of a dinosaur to its cloaca. That is amazing.
Yikes. Just yikes.
I'm
The
surprised
fact
we
that
haven't
you've
been banned
named
by
him
Quick
Mullet
Fit.
Rex is amazing.
Mullet Rex is a better name.
I feel like that fight would have gone much differently if we didn't get 50 damage in a single round.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that goes multiple ways.
Yeah, that
I
poison-
actually like kind of shit myself when I saw 39. I thought I still had less than 40 health.
I mean,
And,
you did after that.
I like Spirit Shield. That's gonna be useful.
That's some good shit. That is some very good shit.
Pimps is right. Or Warden was right. If you hadn't gone to fight it, it would have come and found you.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was,
In conjunction with another fight, that wouldn't have been fun.
yeah.
Blindside, though, that's fun.
Yeah. That was a shocker. I was like, oh, great.
Which is
Mhm.
funny because 5 seconds of thought, and we're like, wait, it's a nighttime predator.
Yeah. I was going to try and hidden step out originally until it looked at us through the darkness, and I was like, I'm just going to just gonna teleport out. I'm just going to
Yeah.
go.
I'm just gonna be not here.
Yeah.
Time to go.
Until it. Yoink!
Oh,
Yep.
good
I mean,
night,
it
guys.
even had. Good night, stream.